This is a direct and profound divine message, as if an angelic being is speaking to the listener. It will be deeply affirming, awakening, and spiritually uplifting while staying clear and direct. Hooray, have always been here before. You were born, before your first breath, before the weight of the world settled upon your shoulders. I was with you and I am with you. Now you have forgotten. But I have not. You have doubted. But I have never wavered. You have searched. But I have never been last. You are not alone it now. Not ever feel these words. Not with your mind, but with the part of you that does not doubts, part of you that not. Part of you that remembers breath held go of the noise, the thoughts, the questions. Just listen. There is something deeper than what you see. Something greater than what you have been told. You are not just a bodnot, just a minju or a sulan eternal, being far beyond what you can grasp with your sensi su, are not smell you, are not wake you, are not broken what you call your struggles, your pain, your fears. These are not who you Erethi, are clouds passing through the skybed. You are the sky. You are vast. You are endless. You are light itself. You have been taught to believe in your limits. You have been trained to shrinkto, doubto, fear. But I am here to remind you those limits are not realfer, is not realtout, is not realthy, exist only in the Mindend. You are not your Mindu, are the one who watchest, one who listenest, one who has always been. You have forgotten your power. But that does not mean it is lost. You have forgotten your light. But that does not mean it is gone. Look within go. Deeper beyond, the noisy beyond, the labels beyond, the stories you tell yourself about who you are. Afil ithot, stillness that presents ithot, is yonut, your nomenut, your pasnut, your fierceoper, infinite divina breathalit. These words settle in you like water sinking into the earth. Let them wake something inside you that has long been asleep. You are here for a reason. You are alive at this moment, in this body, in this world, not by accident. You are part of something vast, something infinitesimal, sacred, and no matter how lost you feel, no matter how alone you are always held aways, guideaways, love a Devon. When you don't feel I Devon, when you don't believe I Devon, when you cannot hear May. Hooray will always be here waiting for you, to remember, waiting for you to awaken. Bess. That is why you are Heronot. To chastenet, to suffernet, to fear. You are here to awaken. To open your eyes to step into your power. You are not here to be are not here to be afraid. You are not here to live in shadows. When you are made of light, let the old self fall away. Let the doubts dissolve. Let weight that you have carried for so long finally drop from your shoulders. It is time to step forward, time to remember who you are, time to rise. Beckos, you are not lost. You are not broken. You are not alone. You are a being of light. You are the divine. In human form, you are here for something great around. The moment you remember thist, moment you truly feel I everything Chanjesi, am with you, have always been with you, and I always will be breathiand. Remember you in, are awakening given now. As you listen, something within you stirs. A part of you knows this truth. A part of you remembers it, is not your mind that understands it, is your soulland. Your soul has always known. World has told you many things, has told you who you should be. You should want what? You should fear. But those voices are not yours. Never were you, were not born with fear. You were not born with doubt. You were not born with the weight you carry now. Those were given to you, handed down, taught. But you can let them go. You can return to what is true, because truth is not something you find, it is something you uncovered. It has always been within you, buried beneath the noise of beneath, the pain beneath, the stories you have been told. But none of those stories define you are not what the world has made. You are not what they have told you are. So much morethi. World wants you to forget, because when you forget who you are, you can be controlled. You can be made to feel small. You can be made to fear. But when you remember, when you truly remember, you become untouchably. No fear can shake you, no doubt can weaken you, no darkness can consume ya, because you are light, and light cannot be demeed breathalit. This truth settled deep into your being. Lit. It reached the parts of you that have been hidden. Lit. It healed the wounds you thought would never health her. Is nothing wrong with you? You were never broken. You were only asleep, and now you are waking up. Feel it. Feel the presence within youth, presence that has never left, presence that has always been there, waiting for you to listen. This is not something outside of you. It is not something destined. It Is you it has always been, yo it, has always been, yo it. Is always been, yo it. Is the way who has been, yo it. The wisdom you seek all, the answer sill, the Paisethi, are already within you, not in a book, not in another person, not in the future, nowhere, since you do not need to seek, you only need to remember it. When you Daohan, you finally see yourself as you. Truly, everything changes. Fear dissolves this, doubts fatteth weight, lifts, and you stand, as you were always meant to bear a dent in Chabenden. You are not separate from the Divino, never wero, never could. Beti divine is not outside of you, it is not something you worship, it is something you array, it flows through you, it moves in you, it breathes as you are not a drop in the ocean on you, are the entire ocean in a single drop infinitive altar. Now, let yourself remember, let yourself let yourself be what you were always meant to be. Ubiquitous, the world needs. Yonet, the small version of Yonet, the fearful version at, the one who hidest a world needs the real youth, one who knowest, one who seest, one who shines, and when you step into Thatwin, you embrace the truth of who you are. You will change everything, not just for yourself. Everyone beckos. Your light awakens, others see your presence shifts. The world your being is in who you do not have to tree, you do not have to force just be what you are reigned. Everything will align beckos when you are in your truth one. You walk as the divine being, you are the universe bends to meet you, doors open, paths clear, miracles unfold, net because they were never there, but because now you can see them. You were never waiting for the universe was waiting for Yahweh, waiting for you to wake up, waiting for you to remember it. Now that moment has come, breath and step into your light. You are stepping into something new, something vast, something that has always been waiting for Yonet. Outside of you, within you, have spent lifetimes searching glyphatize, seeking something beyond your self, looking for answers, looking for meaning, looking for home, but the journey has never been outward, has always been inward. Home you seek is not in another place, not in another person, not in another timite, is within you. It has always been within Yofel Fatlet, it sink inlet. It dissolved the illusion that you are Los Becos. You have never been last, you only closed your eyes, and now you are opening them. No, you are waking opened. As you wake up, everything shifts. Fear that once ruled you begins to fall away. Doubts that once held you back start to dissolveth. Weight that once sat heavy on your soul begins to lift. You feel it, don't you? The presence that stillness power it is not coming from meat, is coming from Yoa. You have called this moment into buy-in. You have asked for this, you have longed for this. On now, you are ready, not because you have learned inuned, because you have become perfect, not because you have earned it. To are ready because you are willing to see beyond the illusions, willing to release what no longer serves you. To remember who you truly are. Thought is all it takes, not effort in it, struggle, not suffering, only willingness to let go, willingness to surrender, willingness to step into the unknown. The unknown is not something to fear, it is where you belong. It is where you find your freedom, your power. Your resist it will tell you this is not real. It will tell you that you are just a body, just a name, just a storybot. You are not. Your Mindu are the one who watchest, one who listenest, one who has always been. You are not the storm, you are the sku, you are not the waves, who are the ocean, and no matter what comes, no matter how strong the winds, no matter how high the waves, you remain in Shekinah of yourself. Feel that now, let it wash over you, let it fill you. This is not something you need to learn, it is something you need to remember. It is already yours, it has always been yours, and nothing, not the world, not fear, not time can take it from ya, because you are not separate from itu are the light, to are the love, you are the presence you have been searching for. And when you finally stop searching, when you finally stop running, you will see that it has been here all along, waiting for you to be still, waiting for you to listen, waiting for you to remember. Brethren, to awaken you are awakening gak word. You here is unlocking something inside you, not something new, some mething ancients, something eternal, something that has always been there waiting. You have spent lifetimes forgetting. No, you are remembering. You have spent years doubting. No, you are no, have spent days questioning. You are understanding. This is not knowledge, for the Mindot is truth, for the Sulit does not come from outside of you, it rises from within you. Do not need to reach for itu, only need to allow it, because You are not learning, Joe, are waking opened. Waking up is effortless. Is natural. It is the most natural thing in the universe alike. The sun rising like a seed, breaking open to grow. A river flowing to the ocean. This awakening is your destiny. It is written in your soul. You cannot stop. I too cannot avoid. I too can only delay it. But why delay what will set you free? Why resist what will bring you peace? Why fear what you are meant to become? Your mind will say, I am not ready. Your heart will say, I have been waiting for this my whole life. Which voice will you listen to? The mind, full of doubt, or the heart, full of knowing? The mind will ask for proof. The heart already understands. Mind will demand explanations. Heart does not need them. Mind will resist. Heart will surrender. So now, be still. Listen, not with your ears, but with your soul. Feel the presence that surrounds you. It is not outside of you. It is you, and it has been calling you back to yourself. Can you hear it now? Can you feel it now? Breath away, the resistance melt away. Lot, the fear dissolve. Lot, the mind restand. Let yourself simply be you. Do not need to do anything. You do not need to try. You do not need to force. Awakening is not something you achieve. It is something you. Alouette is the act of opening like a flower. In the morning light, flower does not struggle to bloom. It simply allows the sun to reach. I tend when the sun touches it. It cannot help but openeth. Same is true for youth. Light is already here. It has always been Herino. All you must do is open. Surrenderest the light einend. In doing so come what you were always meant to bear. Dientin Shafindin. Videos like this, make sure to subscribe and on notifications so you don't miss the next end. If you know someone who needs this hair, it with them Becca sometimes. All it takes is one step to change everything. Until next time, take care of your peace, take care of your heart, and I'll see you in the next video.